Welcome to Simply Fun's online school of playology. In this session, we're going to learn how to play Betcha Can't Win. Betcha Can't Win is for 2 to 4 players ages 8 and up. Inside every game box of Betcha Can't Win, you'll find 24 number cards, 6 each of 4 colors. Each card has 2 numbers. The large number in the center is the target sum. The smaller number below is the point value of 5, 10, 15, or 20 points. You'll also find 24 six-sided dice, 6 each of 4 colors, and 1 storage bag that holds both cards and dice, which makes the game completely portable for fun anytime and anywhere. Betcha Can't Win is a great game for practicing addition using dice up to the number 30. But more importantly, it helps develop a strong understanding of risk and reward in developing good decision-making skills. Do I roll again? Do I risk my dice? What is the best decision to help me achieve my goal? To set up the game, shuffle the 24 number cards. Draw 5 cards and place them face up in a row on the table within reach of all players. Place the remaining cards in a face-down pile to create a draw deck. Each player chooses a set of 6 dice in the same color. To determine who goes first, all players roll all their dice. The player with the highest sum is first. The object of the game is to capture the cards. To accomplish that, the sum of the dice sitting on top of the card must equal the number on the card. When that happens, you may take the card. The game begins when the first player rolls all 6 of his dice at once. He then decides upon which card or cards he wants to place dice on to begin building to or matching the number on the card. All cards remain unsecured and in play in the game area, including other people's cards, until the card is turned over and finally secured. More information on securing a card in just a minute. Once a die is placed on a card, it will remain there until the card is taken. It cannot be re-rolled or moved to another card during that turn or any future turns. The player may decide to place a die or dice on a card even if it doesn't equal the target sum, because he may re-roll any remaining dice to try to reach the sum. The player may continue to roll remaining dice during his turn, or he may choose to stop his turn after any roll. But after each roll, he must place at least 1 die on a card. For example, a player's first roll results in a 6, a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, and a 1. They decide to put the 2 6s and the 5 on the number 20 card, then re-rolls the remaining 3 dice. Their second roll results in a 5, a 3, and a 1. They match the number 20 card by adding the 3 and place the 5 on the number 9 card. They match the number 9 card exactly by adding the 4 in combination with the 5. Since the player has no more dice to re-roll, they've matched the number 9 and the number 20 cards exactly with their rolled dice. At the end of a turn, the player may take any cards on which the target sums have been matched by the combined rolls of the dice and place them in front of him, face up, and return any dice to the respective players. These are the unsecured number cards, meaning that they're still available for play by any player. Replace any of the 5 cards that have been removed from the play area from the draw pile, so the next player begins with 5 cards. Remember that any cards face up in front of the other players are unsecured and still in play. If another player matches the number of an unsecured card during his turn, that card now belongs to him and may be moved in front of the new player, returning any dice on the card to the respective players, although it is still available for all players in succeeding turns until it is secured. In the meantime, at the end of a player's turn, there may be cards on which his colored dice were placed but failed to reach the target sum. In that case, those dice must remain where they are, even if they're placed on another player's unsecured cards. These dice may now be used to help other players reach the target sums on their turns. So how does a number card become secure? If no other player has matched a player's unsecured card by the time his turn comes around again, he can secure the card and the points it is worth by simply turning it over face down so it is no longer available and returning any dice that may be on top of it to the respective players. The game ends when it is no longer possible to display 5 cards in the play area. All unsecured cards that have been taken by any player are automatically converted to secured cards, and the player holding them gets the points. Players add up the values of their secured cards and the one with the most points wins. Betcha Can't Win is a fun way to try to beat the odds and secure cards before other players grab them. Place your dice wisely, and I bet you can win.